What's good, Kidney World? Ronnie Kenyatta coming at you after a long hiatus. But I am back with some kidney information. I'm going to dive into the kidney information that I have. But first, I'm going to talk about my absence. It's been a long one, folks. There's been a couple reasons behind that. So let's dive right into that. All right. Now, not the most recent time change we had, right? But the previous time change. During that time, I lost my ability to sleep. Happens Unfortunately, it happens pretty on a regular basis. Ever since the end of towards the end of my kidney disease, dialysis, and now as a recipient, the sleep deprivation is always taking place, and sometimes it just vanishes altogether. Well, that's what happened on not the most recent time change, but the previous time change. I lost my ability to sleep for about a week and a half. So when that happens, I've learned that the only thing that can help me with that is just shutting things down. So I stopped working out, I stopped making videos. I just stopped in general, So that was my first challenge. The second one was I went to Puerto Rico on a baseball trip, had a great time with the guys, enjoyed it wholeheartedly. Arrive back in Atlanta, first week, no problems. Second week, all types of problems. Nausea, vomiting, and you don't want to know the rest, okay? So long story short, I ended up losing 21 pounds, folks. Ended up losing 21 pounds. I spent 3 straight days in the hospital. I had to take in, what was it? Two to three bags of IVs a day. I believe it was two. Let's just say 2 to 3 bags of IVs a day for all 3 days. So, it was pretty obvious going in that it was dehydration. So I was nervous, but I felt confident that I just needed to be hydrated, listening to the nurses and paying attention to the symptoms, So once I was hydrated, my creatinine slowly returned to its normal ranges. Now, during the peak of this, my creatinine was at 2.0. It hasn't been that high since the day after Liam's my kidney donor, since the day after the surgery. So, but now the last time I went, had my blood work done, it was down to 1.25. So, everything's good with that. So that's where I've been, folks. But I'm working out again now. I'm trying to I don't know if I can get all 20 pounds back, but I'm doing my best to get something back. I've been probably been working out for about 3 weeks now. So, keep me in your prayers. We'll see how that goes. Now, let's get into the 2 topics I want to get into. I wanted to discuss this with you guys before I had these challenges, all right? There are a couple of supplements that my holistic kidney doctor recommended for me. You might remember him. I call him Dr. G. His name is Dr. Galarowicz. His information will be down below in the description area. Check that out. So let's dive into these supplements that Dr. G recommended for me. All right, before I dive into anything, make sure you talk to your doctor before you you start using any type of supplements. All right, talk to if you're a kidney person with a kidney issue, talk to your nephrologist, your PCP, primary care physician. Just talk to these people and get some clearance before you dive into these supplements. All right. Now the first one I'm going to discuss is niacin. Love this. Dr. G recommended that for me. He said it's good for increased blood flow to the kidney. So I gave that a try. Before I dive into, the results, I'm going to give you a little description on what it is. Okay, so check this out. Let's see. Niacin, vitamin B3, also known as niacin, is one of the 8 B complex water-soluble vitamins. Niacin has a wide range of uses in the body, helping functions in the digestive system, skin, and nervous system. Niacin, a name coined from nicotinic and acid vitamin, comes in several forms, including niacinamide and inositol hexaconate. All right. Each of these forms has various uses as well. Food sources of niacin include yeast, meat, fish, milk, eggs, nuts, green vegetables, beans, and enriched breads and cereals. The human body can also make niacin from amino acid tryptophan, according to the National Institute of Health. I butchered that word. I apologize. Now, So that's what we have on niacin. In my experience, it works great. I feel it during the workouts. You have what's called a niacin rush, and basically that's the effect of the increased blood flow. You feel a little tingling, you feel a little warm sensation. So I love it. Swear by it during working out, and it seems to be the results seem to be reflected in my kidney numbers. So me personally, I'm a fan of niacin. Now let's get into this other supplement Dr. G recommended. Now the second one I requested was because when you don't sleep a lot, and this goes back to like 2014, 2015 for me, you just have a lot of fatigue. It's hard to think clearly. Like I said, you're always tired, and I just wanted to find something that could counter that, give me some energy, help me have a little focus throughout the day. So Dr. G recommended. I'm only going to say the name once, then I'm going to use the acronym after that. So it's acetyl L-carnitine, and we're going to refer to it as ALCR. I'm going to give you a description on ALCR. It's a naturally occurring micronutrient that delivers macro benefits for the human brain and body. Not only is it a powerful nootropic that can increase focus and enhance general cognition, ALCR is also a potent neuroprotectant that fights physical, I have notes here, and mental fatigue, promotes cardiovascular health, and helps protect against the ravage of aging. I can speak firsthand with that energy, and even I've noticed changes in my skin. So nothing but good things to say about ALCAR. Nothing but good things to say about those two supplements. So folks, I'm not going to tell you to try those out, but you can look into them, but consult your physician before you try any type of supplements. Make sure they're good for you. Now, that's all I have as far as the supplementation. Now, I just want to give you up to date on a couple of things. My kidney donor and I, Liam Pillow, right? We're supposed to have a annual event. Hasn't happened so far, but we've been texting back and forth. So it looks like that event's going to happen pretty soon. So you guys stay on the lookout for that. And Liam, check this out. Maybe it's time for another Facebook interview. What do you think about that? If you're interested, let's do this. I want to do it. Comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And that's about it, folks. So I'm going to head on out. I just finished training a couple clients. It is Mother's Day, so you guys have a great Mother's Day and have a great upcoming week. This is Ryan Kenyatta. You folks in Kidney Land. Have a great week. Peace.